Hi there, and welcome to Faith in 5, where we believe you can build your faith in 5 minutes. I'm your host, Reggie Wilson, and I'm back with another episode. Today, we're going to be in the Gospels. We're going to be in Matthew, and we're going to hear the words of Jesus, okay? We're going to be in Matthew 11, starting in verse 28. Okay, that's Matthew 11, starting in verse 28. And the Bible reads, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavily burdened by religious rituals that provide no peace, and I will give you rest, refreshing your souls with salvation. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. Follow me as my disciple, for I am gentle and humble at heart, and you will find rest, renewal, blessed, quiet, for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and my burden is light." This is read from the Amplified Version of the Bible, Matthew 11, 28 through 30. And it's Jesus. And he's talking to his disciples. He tells the people, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And he talks about his burden being light. And he talks about giving us rest. And when I think about this scripture and I look at it and Jesus talking to people, he's giving them spiritual relief. He's taking ownership of them. He already knows that they can't handle that situation, so he takes ownership of it. He says, "Come to me and get your rest. Come to me if you're weary and burdened, because my burden is light." He's saying, I'm going to take on all your troubles, all your concerns. Just put your trust and hope in me. You see, Jesus here is taking a position of an owner. He's owning the situations. He's taking responsibility for things he doesn't even have to take responsibilities for, because he loves us dearly. And when I look at it, I think about this. Here's a situation. This young man, he owns a home. So he owns his home and he decides to rent it to someone. And as he rented to someone, guess what? Every week they call him about an issue in the home. Oh, the back door's not locking. Oh, you know what? The stove isn't working. The refrigerator isn't working. So every minute thing that may seem small, the person that's renting that house is consistently calling the owner. Why is that? Because the owner owns the home. He's responsible for the home. But what happens in one situation, the family really loves the home and they decide to buy it, purchase it from the owner. So they set everything up, the date is coming, and guess what? Before they change the keys, they're at the closing table, they close on the home, and then he turns to the owner and says, "Hey, thank you so much. I love staying in your home, but will you still be handling all the affairs in the house? Will you still be taking care of the refrigerator for us? If the toilet's clogged up, would you still come by and fix the toilet? If the roof starts to leak, would you still come by and take care of the roof?" The owner looked at him and smirked, smiled. He says, "No, you no longer rent, you own. And as part of being an owner, that responsibility is yours." The young man looked back a little shocked and stunned. The previous owner separates from the table and tells him good luck. And it begins with this new homeowner and his family taking responsibility for that home. So now he has to totally look at it in a total different way. He has to learn, he has to prepare, he has to find the right contractors for anything he needs to get fixed in that home. Because he's no longer a renter, he is an owner. Why do I bring this up? Because Jesus took the position of an owner of our spiritual homes. He owned us. He died for us so we can have an opportunity, and we are given rest. So what can we take away from it today? It's really simple. Be an owner of your own spiritual walk. Jesus did everything. He laid down his life. He prepared the way. so we can take ownership of our spiritual lives in Him. Here's the challenge question for the day. What in your own personal life do you have to take ownership of? Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you liked today's Faith in 5. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Faith in 5.